Your vibrant festivals and lively performances, let's enjoy a glimpse into the wisdom and imagination of our ancestors through an egg from our students.
Sumi is a major Naga tribe of Nagaland, known for its OG vibes and OG culture. Based on documented cultural flags, Sumi culture throve with headhunting, fire making, rice pounding, farming, nature worship, fermenting rice beer, etc. Sumi's story belongs to a genre of life rooted in die or right circle. Today, we the Sumi people stand before you to unveil a true and heartbreak saga, the story of Anishe flower, a love that bloomed with hope and withered in low-key pain. In a Sumi village, there lived a little girl named Anishe, who belonged to a rich family. In the same village lived a boy named Peo, who had nothing but his heart. As children, they played. As they grew, they fell in love. But their love was a secret, a love their families would never approve. Peo thought to himself with a heavy heart, Anishe is the love of my life. But what good is love if I have nothing to offer her? One day, Anishe went to her parents to talk about their relationship.
Father, Mother, I want to ask you something.
What is it?
Father, I love Peo and I want to marry him.
Peo? He belongs to a poor family. You should marry the chieftain's son, who is offering your hand with many gifts. I don't agree with this.
Yes, I agree with your father. You cannot marry a poor boy who is living on the street. But Father, I love Peo, not the chief's son.
Don't go against me. Go to your room.
After the beef with her parents, she became sad and deep to her room. But after some time, when no one was watching, she sneaked out to meet Peo. That night, when they secretly met each other, Peo came up with a plan. They were determined to keep their love alive by eloping.
Anshe, tonight when everyone is asleep, I will come and gently knock at your door. Will you get all your stuff and be willing to follow me wherever I go?
Yes, my love, I will.
Alright then, gather all your stuff and be ready before you sleep tonight.
And Peo left for his home. Little didn't know that an old sneaky man, covered in sores from head to toe, named Kutpa, was secretly listening to their convo. Kutpa was a man of darkness, driven by a wicked heart and savage intentions. That night, Kutpa disguised himself as Peo and gently knocked at her door. Believing it was a lover, she opened the door, never suspecting the betrayal waiting outside. But Kutpa said nothing. He seized her hand and hurried away. They traveled a very long distance. She was very exhausted. Thinking it was Peo, she said,
Peo, let us make a small bonfire. We shall continue our journey later.
Wait.
At sunrise, she froze. She had been following.
Kutpa! Peo! Peo!
Kutpa pulled her close and said,
Initially, marry me. I'll keep you very happy.
No, Peo! Peo!
But Kutpa's love was emotionally ghosted by Anishe.
No, Peo!
Overwhelmed with fear, she wept profusely. Kutpa's rage erupted. He dragged her towards a tree, tied her up, pulled out his dao, and silenced her forever, then went back to the village. Nishali's blood fell on the ground, surrounding the tree. But something breathtaking happened. A mesmerizing flower grew from the blood, and it turned into the ultimate heartbreak aesthetic. One fine day, Peo and his friends were hunting. While chasing wild animals, they came to the same tree where her lover was killed. It suddenly began to rain, and Peo and his friends rushed under a tree. But the flower sheltered only Peo, no one else. When the rain stopped, Peo cut a piece of the flower, tucked it behind his ear, and left. That night, in his sleep, Nishali appeared.
Peo, because of Kutpa, we could not be together. Even there were many of you, I shelter you from the rain. Why did you hurt me? Take behind your dao and your ear.
The sun rose. Peo looked at his dao. It was smeared with blood. He touched his ear. It too was smeared with blood. Then he understood, and his whole world collapsed. He fell to his knees and cried out loud.
Oh my love, Anshe. Even after death, you still think about me.
Grief struck Peo like a storm, shattering his spirit. As the wind stilled, his soul departed, joining her beyond the veil where love and death became one. The flower that grew from her blood was named Anishe flower, a reminder of the heartbreak era. The Anishe flower, Anishe Hamunu in Sumi, is not just a tale, but blooms where two hearts were broken. May the drama saga remind us that even in the deepest, darkest heartbreak, some love remains untouched by time and unbroken by pain. In fact, even time couldn't ghost their love for real.
Wow, what a beautiful act of performance by the Sumi folk troupe. I now take upon the time to thank the teacher in charges for helping the students deliver a spectacular performance, that is Mem Tolibo and Mem Alini.